Hello, my Libras. Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of December. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from these chakra reading cards. And this is going to represent what the Creator wants you to know overall for the entire month of December. So what heads up or what energies you'll be dealing with, whatever the Creator would like you to know. So we'll start off, Creator. For our Libras, what would you like them to know about their December? All right. Nope, they said that was my bad. Mr. Slippery Fingers here. Butterfingers, I guess. There we go. That is the one. And you have Truth. Number 23. And I love that balancing between here. It's very much like the Justice card here. And so it's the balancing of understanding your physical world, your human side, along with your spiritual side, your higher truth. So it's going to be some truths being revealed, the small t truths of the human side in our fear-based world, being clarified as you see the higher T truths of the spiritual realm, that of fear versus that of unconditional love, right? And this does have to do with your throat chakra. And you've called this card into your awareness today as a reminder that the divine truth of the universe is pulsing through you at all times. There is truth in each moment. However, the challenge is to unravel this truth and understand what it means to you. Everyone has their own perception of the truth, the small t truth, right? Their own personal understanding, and it's not always going to be the same as yours. You're being encouraged to connect and become aware of your truth in a particular situation. It's time to trust and believe in yourself and connect, follow, and express the truth that resonates deeply in your heart. Not in your mind, deeply in your heart. You're constantly being guided to listen to the truth of your soul, and now it's time to truly believe and action this truth. You could be feeling confused due to taking on someone else's point of view or their personal truth regarding a situation. Now you're being encouraged to reassess their view and find the truth that resonates for you. As the saying goes, the truth will set you free. Once you share your truth, you'll definitely feel a lot lighter and more at peace. You may be holding back the truth from someone to avoid hurting their feelings. It is now time to open up and be honest with yourself and this person and find a way to share your truth in a calm and loving way. That's the challenge, right? It's very important that you share from your heart and honor how you feel so you're not swayed by how the other person receives your truth or how they react. Know that you're being supported at this time as you shine more truth into your life. So beautiful. Yeah, definitely connecting to those truths that are, deep within you. That's what I love about, truth in the world is if it's a small t truth based on fear, based from our ego, we're going to feel that needs to be defended and protected, and we will fight to show everyone that our truth, our little small t truth, is more truer than their, small t truth. And that's kind of what has been going on for a year or two, especially in the United States, with everyone taking other people's truths on as their own and not knowing what the truth really is. We don't even know what the truth is, and we're standing observing it ourselves because we're seeing it through our own filters. So when we take on someone else's statement of what truth is as just truth because they're saying it, it's causes that chaos. It causes that, battles, trying to prove that my truth is more true than your truth, the blah, 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 right? And then you have the capital T truths of the spirit realm, that come from unconditional love, that come from the Creator, and those truths, don't need defending. They just are. And there's not a whole lot of them because it's very simple on the other side. It's a place of unconditional love. No conditions. It's just love, 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 just because. And so, that definitely balances out all of this chaos that we experience in the world. So definitely this time of weighing out of truths and really getting to the bottom of things in your life in December. We're also going to pull a card here from this major arcana piece. And what I do with a tarot deck, at least was what I've been doing up to this point, is I'll take a tarot deck and I'll split out the major arcana from the four suits of the minor arcana. And the major arcana, this represents, like this card does, just what the creator wants you to know overall about your month of December. And I'll get into the minor arcana when we get to those next. Sorry if you hear the garbage truck outside. It is garbage day. Getting rid of the garbage, right? All right, creator for our Libras. Oh, yeah, that makes total sense too with balancing things out. You are the scales, right, Libra? So you understand, and this is like your drive anyway to find the truth. So this is, no surprise, and it's nothing to be scared of. It's where you live and breathe and live, right? All right, creator. What else for our Libras for December, please? Okay. Sorry, the truck is right outside right now. So you got the Empress, which is normally card number 3, which is all about birth, any of new things. It's Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, abundance, creativity. Sorry, they're being really loud out there, so if you can hear that. Okay, perfect. So it is about abundance, just beautiful flowing. Thought they were done. I guess they're not. Okay, there they go. Sorry about that. So, yeah, so it is looking past the noise. It is about weeding out the things that no longer serve us, the things that we put out into the waste can. It's like, okay, that served a purpose for a time. You're ready to let those go. And this is about new birth, about seeing things from a new perspective too. It's about getting back to this free flow feeling, because that is what nature is. When you get into nature, there's just the laws of nature that are. There's not a whole lot of them. It's, free flowing like these rivers. But what comes after the Empress and the major arcana are the Emperor and the Hierophant, which is all about control and rules and regulations. And they do bring in that, the Emperor is about the laws of humans to get along with one another in large groups near each other. It's usually based in love in the beginning, but then comes the ego and it suppresses and wants to have control, right? That's where the small t truths come in. All these supposed to be's and should be's and need to be's come from that, from the shadow side of the Emperor. And then the Hierophant is the same way. They do have the loving sides of them, the unconditionally loving side of them, like this card does. It has two sides where, the loving Emperor does things because he loves people and he wants them to be, abundant. And he knows that together we can accomplish so much and da-da-da-da. But then the dictator, piece comes in with the fear and the control, and that's where all that comes from, right? The Hierophant does the same thing. That's for spiritual purposes. It's like religious leaders of organized religions. In the beginning, they're like, we can do so much if we bind together, and we can help the sick and help the poor, and we can bring so much love into the world and spread love to the world. But then control comes in, and then they have rules and rules and rules and rules. So those are the small t truths that we experience on part of this card, and the other is the free feeling, like the Empress. Before all that comes, it's just nature, just flowing without restriction, without feeling all that. So, I love this message of freedom that's coming, because, like I said, the truth will set you free, right? And we'll dig in more here, of course. The minor arcana, the four suits of the minor arcana represent the four different sides of your journey here, the 4 different sides of your being. The first one's going to be the staves, which are normally the wands in a regular deck. And it's the fire element, the fire energy. So that usually represents like your drive, your ambition, your spark, your aha inspiration. It also represents your spiritual energy. So for this reading, this is going to represent what the Creator wants you to know about your spiritual adventure during December. So Creator, for our Libras, what do you want them to know about their spiritual adventure for December? Okay. Yep, and you got the 5 of staves or the 5 of wands. And normally this represents the appearance of struggle, the appearance of battling, right? I always have like this picture of this kung fu movie in my head when it happens, where it starts off and they all have these wands and they're all battling, and you see them hitting each other and knocking each other down, and they're all beating on each other with these staves and these wands and these long sticks, and then one person ends up beating them all, and they're all their 4 are laying there on the ground, breathing heavy, and rubbing their arms in their head wherever they got smacked with that stick. I mean, he goes over and helps them all off, and they start laughing, and then they all head down to a dinner hall to eat, and you realize that they were these Zen monks that were in a monastery, and they were not really battling. They were actually like in a competition, or they were training with one another to help build their skills and to increase their skills and to grow in their abilities. And that's what this card is bringing is, the struggles that you've had, everything happened on purpose for a purpose. So these small T truths, all the stuff that has happened that you've gone through, you see it from one point of view. When you see it from a point of view of fear, then you see it as war, it's battle, they're trying to kill each other. But when you see it from a place of love, then you start to see the truth behind what's really happening. And so that's what I love about this card, because it fits definitely in to this seeing beyond what we thought we were seeing with our human eyes. And when you get to see it from a different perspective, then you understand what reality really is going on, right? Because so much of what we see with our 5 senses is conditioned, and we're seeing the world through our filters. We don't see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. And as we change on our insides, then the outworld changes as well. So as you connect to your capital T truths, then the small T truths fall away, and you do see things from a different perspective, a loving perspective. We're also going to pull some cards here from these angel reading cards, and just to see what else the Creator wants you to know about your spiritual adventure for December. But definitely this higher truths, connecting to the higher places, connecting to the higher love does allow you to connect to those capital T truths. So Creator, for Libras, what else do you want them to know about their spiritual journey in December, please? Okay, no, they said not those. They said it's coming, be patient. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, my goodness. You got the Angel of Friendship. Card number 8. I love that. Beautiful card here. Butterflies up top. Angels, angels. All right. Let's take a look here and see what your Angel of Friendship has to say. So you are surrounded by friendships that enhance your life and bring you joy. And how fitting of that is for this, right? Those that we think are struggles, when we realize that we're surrounded by all these friends helping us grow, everyone's a mirror for us, right? It says you've drawn this card because you have concerns about your friendships. You may have an issue with a friend which is upsetting you. Maybe small T truths causing you to battle each other, right? Your angel of friendship is here to help you understand why you and your friend are in conflict. Sometimes you come to a crossroads and your vibration changes. During this time, you may feel that you don't resonate with the friends you have, causing you to rethink or change these friendships, and sometimes decide whether you want to persist with them. Your angel friendship is not here to take sides. She offers assistance and guidance about this situation. If the friendship is meant to continue, your angel of friendship will offer ways to mend the problems. However, if the relationship is meant to end, your angel of friendship will assist you to take the best way for both you and your friend to part as amicably as possible. Seeing both sides of an issue can help you understand why you are suffering. Sometimes there is no right or wrong reason for friendship to end. It can be because you have grown apart spiritually and no longer resonate with the other person's energy. This doesn't mean that he or she is a bad person. It just means that you are making way for new, like-minded souls to enter your life. If you're feeling lonely and wish to develop new friendships, call on your angel of friendship to help you attract new friends into your life. It's important to ask your angel to bring you friends who are like-minded with similar interests, hopes, and dreams as your own. Be specific about what type of friendship you want in your life and leave the rest to your angel of friendship. And I love that, But I really feel, because this was like the conflict card, and it talks about conflict with friendships. It's about seeing it from a different perspective, seeing your friend as a mirror, because your emotions are happening inside you, right? And this message about small t truths, trying to prove that my small t truth is more true than your truth. Maybe it's time for you to say, oh, wow, this is a symbol and a sign for me that there's a higher capital T truth that's beyond both our small t truths. And it comes from a place of love, not a place from fear and ego, right? So it's a time for this nurturing, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, this loving point of view to come into play here. So something that you can look at with your friendships, especially, this can be family and friends, which is your chosen family around the holidays. These are coming out around Thanksgiving in the United States, about the week before-ish. And then December, of course, is Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all those seasonal holidays that we have get-togethers with. So there may be conflicts that arise. And as they're arising, you may keep this, if they haven't arisen already, keep these in mind that, this is that sign, that flag, that when conflict starts to rise, question, are you defending a small t truth? Are you trying to prove your little small t truth is more true than theirs? And it's time to step back and embrace that love, right? All right. Well, next we're going to go into these. These are the sacred circles, which are the pentacles in a regular deck. And this is the earth energy. And this is going to represent your physical adventure during the month of December. So this is all the stuff on the outside. All the characters that are on stage with you in the physical realm, all the props, all your body and your possessions, situations like your jobs and schooling, education, social status, all that kind of stuff that's out here, okay? So, Creator, what do you want Libra to know about their physical adventure during the month of December, please? Okay. And you got the 7 of sacred circles. So the 7 of Pentacles normally shows up. Yep, you're having some, you're seeing some fruit being born on the seeds that you've planted in your external world. So you do see abundance. This reminds me so much of Thanksgiving, doesn't it? That you do have this abundance, you do have this harvest, and you do have this forward movement of things happening. But there's also this message that comes with this. because you don't see like the overall huge abundance. There's more to come, and it's about being patient. So earlier when I was trying to pull a card and I said patience was one of the messages, it is one of the messages, literally, because that's what this card is about. Be patient, and the things on the external world take time to unfold, because life changes from the inside out. So other people are going through things and inner changes and inner things happening, and just know that as that is unfolding, that you're going to see more fruit. Just be patient. The seasons happen. The outside world moves much more slowly than our inner world. Sorry, garbage man coming back around the other side of the street now. But the things on the outside world do take more time. Our spark can change in a moment. Our mind, our thoughts can change in a second. Our emotions can change in a second. But the outside world has its seasons, and it takes time for things to unfold out there. So just have patience as things unfold. We're also going to pull some cards here from these tea leaf cards. And these are just going to also represent what the Creator wants you to know about your physical adventure during December. So, all right, Creator, what else for our Libras? Okay, for December, please. What else? All right, so it's these, 6 here. And you first have got Star, guaranteed success. So, yep, definitely you have this brilliant, bright future ahead. So you don't have, to be concerned so much. I mean, the Empress is about abundance as well. So you definitely have this message of, it's a great harvest. You have some of the seed already. More is to come. So definitely doing that. Beetle, good fortune. So definitely success is coming your way. Yep. Butterfly. You have a change for the better. And I like that because there are some changes that are happening in your external world. Just know that they are for your transformation for the better. I mean, with the butterfly, obviously, there's this transformation of things that are happening. As this year comes to an end and a new year begins, there are some endings of some friendships, some endings of situations in the outside world. But obviously, trust that it's for your highest good and that you're going to be fine. Yep. Excitement. So exciting changes coming. Definitely during the month of December. Any of the broken bridge, there's an unsuccessful outcome to a problem. And yeah, this makes sense with this, I talk about some friendships ending, that sometimes there's just things just end, and it's okay. You don't have to worry if the bridge has been burned. That's okay. You don't have to let it consume your life. I love this because it is about, like it says, a change for the better. And it is going to be better for the other person, for their journey that they have. It is going to be better for your journey, for whatever is ending and being moved out of your life as well. So just, it's a big, kind of like it's the Tower moment. Realizing that life unfolds for you, that things are not happening to you, so you don't have to take them as personal. You don't have to take them as defining who you are. You can actually just look at it as like, it's good fortune. It's happening for me, so I'm going to trust that when something gets taken away, it's making room for something even bigger and more exciting in your life, right? Yeah. And look, compliments from an admirer. So you do get a bouquet. So you do get this. And I love the compliments. And an admirer doesn't mean like it's like, romantical or not. It just means that people are going to recognize some beautiful things in you that deep in your heart you know about yourself, right? But when you hear it and it's like from strangers, is what I'm feeling it more. And this is a general reading, so it's going to vary for everyone, of course. But I feel like majority of you, it does come from like people that you don't really know very well, right? And those are the ones that, you know how it is, like when you're telling a friend something over and over and over for years, and it just takes a stranger telling them once and they believe it, where, because they kind of feel like, well, you're supposed to tell me that. But when they hear it from a complete stranger that doesn't know them, it makes this big impact on them. And I kind of feel like this is how it happens to you, as people, you start getting these compliments from different places in the month of December of people that don't know you deeply, like friendship, and they're like, and you're just like blown away by it, and you start to finally believe some of those beautiful things about yourself. So I love that. Next, we're going to move into the swords, which is the element of air. It represents your mind, which is your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And so this is going to be what the Creator wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of December. And of course, Libra, you are the air sign, one of the 3 air signs. So you definitely relate. This is your, like I mentioned, this is where you live and breathe. This is where you live and breathe. So nothing that you won't be scared of here. This is like, yep, this is what you deal with and what you've been, experiencing your entire life. This is your element, literally in your element. And you've got the Princess of Swords. And that is beautiful, because that's like the Page of Swords in the regular. And pages are like two different things come in with that. One is that pages were the ones that brought messages. So this is an indication that you're going to be receiving new messages, new communication coming into your mind, coming into your world. So definitely, this does have some feel of this new, new messages coming in from other people. But the biggest thing is that it's these truths that are coming in. So this, what the Princess of Swords, and actually all the royalty of the suit, they all carry this Ace of Swords, which is the bringer of truth. And so it makes so much sense that you have this, because the other piece of that is that this is, it's the new messages, it's new thoughts, new beliefs, new mindsets coming in. And so as you're balancing out these small t truths with capital T truths, you use this sword to cut away those truths that no longer serve you and help bring in those higher truths. The princess and the pages are, of course, younger individuals. And so it also brings in this freshness of your mind, a more open-mindedness. And if you think back to when you were a young child, before, like I talked about with the Emperor and the Hierophant, where you got all this praise and punishment and all these rules that come in. Before that, this is that mind that you have where you just feel like there's so many possibilities. There's so much that you can be. There's so much, that you want to learn, and the world is exciting and new, and just like the Empress is expansive and fresh and free. And that's that feeling that you get to come back to. This is that mental adventure that you can come back to, which is a more free, open mind as well. We're going to pull additional card here from the numerology guidance cards. This is just going to tell you more about your mental adventure during the month of December. So I like this for you, though, because with those truths coming, it's about being open-minded and not being so stubborn about your small t truth. It's take a deep breath and take a step back and check your stubbornness in at the coat rack. The coat check walking into the room, check it. Let your open mind be able to see other people's viewpoints, but really the higher viewpoint is what's the most important, right? The one capital T truths that are based on unconditional love from the other side, right? All right, Creator, what else do you want our Libras to know about their mental adventure during the month of December, please? Whoa, okay. My goodness. Oop. Okay. Okay, but you actually get 2, which makes sense. You have a lot on your mind. So you got perseverance. So I like that too, because this patience and perseverance, those do work very closely hand in hand here. Yep, and timeout, card number 37. So we will look at both of these for you here. We'll start with number 4, which is the perseverance. And so it's funny because this says it's a time to keep moving forward as you strive to achieve your hopes and dreams, because despite your current challenges, success is well within your reach, which obviously you had success all over the place here. You're never given more than you can handle, and you have the strength and ability to make it through. So face your challenges head on with determination, courage, and faith. With perseverance, and persistence, you can make your dreams come true. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to cultivate mental resilience, and stability, since a calm and stable mind creates a calm and stable life. Make yourself aware of the negative thoughts and beliefs that are currently influencing you, and muster up the strength to develop a positive state of mind. Call on your heavenly assistance when you need it, and have faith in your ability to create an exceptional life. Yeah, so I love that. But then you have timeout. So perseverance is keep moving forward, and then you've got, but take a time out. And this card indicates a need to take a time out from your busy schedule and the hustle and bustle of life. Perhaps you've been working too hard or have a lot going on. Maybe you've been tired, irritable, and anxious, or just generally feeling unwell. If you've been under stress of any kind or have been spending time in a negative or toxic environment, you must remove yourself from the situation to heal and recharge. So that is a message that's been on here quite a bit here. This is the perfect time to take a vacation. Even a day or two away will revitalize and recharge your soul. You don't necessarily need to leave your home. You could laze around the house and unplug your computer and phone. Have an energy healing, a massage, or a facial. Soak in a hot tub, take a walk in nature, watch a movie, read a good book. All those are perfect ways to unwind and center yourself and to feel a sense of renewal. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, uncertain, or confused, the answers will present themselves during your quiet time. Clarity comes from silence, and order follows peace. So step away from the stress and find your inner sanctuary. And I love that. This is so, Libra, right? Balance between not giving up and moving forward, but making sure you're taking time out to rest and rejuvenate too. Don't overdo it. I know the holidays, December can be so stressful, trying to live up to all the expectations of what should be, how many gifts you should give, that you should give all these Christmas cards, that you need to attend all these parties, you need to make sure everyone else doesn't get hurt, everyone feels good, but they're saying chill, balance it out, and definitely, like I said, there is this message of things that no longer serve you, and there are friendships and situations that are toxic and no longer serve you, and can be let go of. And don't be stubborn, Don't feel like I don't want to be the one to end it, but if you want to continue to swim around in toxic water, you're just going to get more ill, both spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. So choose you, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, okay? And then lastly, we're going to look at the cup suit, which is the waters, which is your emotions. So we'll see what emotional adventure that the Creator wants you to know about. Or what about your emotional adventure the Creator wants you to know for December. Creator, for our Libras, what would you like them to know about their emotional adventure? Right here is the one. So you have the Princess of Swords and you have the Prince of Cups. Now, this would be the Knight of Cups in a regular suit, and they all have this chalice, the Holy Grail. And what comes in that is the living waters that we all thirst for. It's the unconditional love of the Creator. That's what this is bringing in. So the Knight is about action and movement. And so it is about taking action on love, which makes sense. Capital T truths, connecting to your higher spiritual side, in your emotional area of your life. It's about taking action with love, not from your mind, not from, the fear, like we talked about in the beginning here. So definitely that's a reiteration that it's time to have actions be of love. And that's what separates you from the small t truths to the capital T. Small t is of conditional love and of ego and of control and of fear, whereas the capital T truths come from unconditional love. So just a reiteration there, definitely. Last card we're going to pull is from this Sacred Destiny Oracle. And this can be about your emotional adventure in December, but because it's the last card for this reading for you, we're also going to allow it to be a wild card, to be what else the Creator wants you to know about this December for you. So Creator, for our Libras, what's your final message for December for this reading form, please? Okay, on the right there. And you've got miracles. Beautiful. Love the rainbows, the beautiful picture there. Let's see what message comes for this for you. This is called the double rainbow. And after the storm, the rainbow appears. No matter where we are, the instant a rainbow splashes across the sky, we usually stop and stand in awe. Some say that the rainbows are messages from the Creator. Others say they are part of the electromagnetic spectrum phenomenon. But no matter the explanation for their existence, rainbows have struck awe in the hearts and souls of many through time. Many traditions believe that rainbows are blessings from the Creator. A double rainbow is double the blessing, which we definitely feel throughout this reading too, with all this good fortune, the Empress, all this here and all the messages here too. So the sacred landscape here wants you to know that the storms of the past are passing and your dreams are coming true. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles. Good fortune, celestial beauty, and inner divinity are expanding within you. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. So, wasn't there a broken bridge somewhere here? Yeah. So you have a broken bridge, so it's you're not crossing this one. You have this new bridge that is opening to the heavens instead. So start a health program, invest in your career, or initiate a relationship, and good fortune will manifest. Blessings are flowing in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best, because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings, and miracles are flowing your way. So, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful way to end the reading here, because it does sum up so much of what we've talked about. All right, well, just know as you're going throughout this December and each and every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, the Mother and Father of all things. I'm going to leave the reading there. I do want to let you know, in addition to these monthly readings, I also do weekly check-in readings for each of the elements, so fire signs, earth signs, etc. Also do some new moon, full moon readings, and a variety of other readings throughout the month. So if you want to be kept in the loop when those come out so you don't miss them, if you haven't done so already, just click on the subscribe button down below. And then that's going to make this little notification bell pop up. And if you click on that, then you'll be notified when those new readings come out. So easy breezy. All right. Well, know that I also love you dearly, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, have an amazing December, and you take care.